Yo, we're back. Right. Excuse me. Just rushing to phone was going to send. We're back. We are very back. We are very much doing things. We are going to be doing Space Marine things today. Where are we? We were trying to get onto a 3-session schedule already this week. It looks like we might need to stay to a 2+1 flexible on a weekly basis. But hopefully, for now at least, and then obviously after the holidays, we'll be getting to more of a regular streaming schedule, covering a few different things. Hoping to do one Warhammer stream at least a week, one other game at least a week, which is probably going to be Battlefield at the moment. We're going to be on Battlefield 6 tomorrow. That's been interesting. Still lots of work to be done there, but we're cracking on with it. And then we'll see. So this week we might get an extra stream on Friday. We'll see how we go. No promises. But next week, hopefully Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Patch 11 has dropped for Space Marine 2. It's been huge. I haven't had a ton of time to actually get stuck into it too much. I had a little run on the new operation last night to capture some footage. And it's really good. But I have not got into any of it in any serious depth. I've been playing with my Space Marine dolls, if I'm being honest. Being brutally honest. This is the new Blood Angels champion, based on the Blood Angels captain miniature. He's wearing relic armor. He's not technically a sanguinary guard, but I don't know if anyone cares about that apart from me. But anyway, he's for the tactical class. There is a thing now where if you are playing with bots for any reason, they will now appear as you've got them kitted out in your armoring hall here. So everything at the moment is geared towards the Blood Angels. Do like the Blood Angels. I'm not a Blood Angels fan per se, but I do like them. I mean, it's like the captain here looks very, very freaking cool. And having Sanguinary Guard on Assault is also very cool. Let's go get stuck in. Right, I've been trying to stay up to speed on the stratagems. There are a ton of new weapons to go for. The weekly stratagem just changed as well. Interesting. That was Obelisk just now. We're going to have a little play around with these after. And then I'll show you what's new in terms of the cosmetics and the weapons. But for now, let's just get stuck in. Have a look at this thing. We're on Ruthless. Yeah. Private mode off. We'll see if we can pick up some other players. That'd be good. See how we go. I was aiming to do a stream yesterday and basically knew that there was potentially going to be a lot happening with this, and there was. So I was doing that, managed to get a video out yesterday, so that was pretty cool. YouTube was playing up a little bit. But yeah, we were traveling for a week, so no streams last week. We're around for the next few weeks. We're going to be away a little bit for Christmas. And then full setting into the new year after that. See where we go. Problem when you do public matchmaking with this is that you can never really tell. Hang on, bear with me. Seems to be no game audio.
It is a shame to have lost such a worthy vessel.
Let us remake this vessel into an instrument of retribution.
Doesn't he look freaking cool? Might have to do a private mode run on this just so we can actually see the full deal. Running the heavy bolter at the moment. Oh, wing crimes.
Those cannons are the Imperium's wrath made manifest. To serve here carries the highest privilege. To deliver the Emperor's violent retribution.
Tactical got some nice buffs. Or sorry, a nice buff to signal jammer perk. So when he fires the signal jammer, anything I guess in the vicinity, I don't know what the radius is, but anything that tries to call for any help will just blow up. Miss Stroll, how the devil are you? It's very good to see you. Bear with me. Shit hitting fan.
Combat squad Heraton reporting in. The bridge is lost, as are my squad brothers.
How are you, Miss Stroll? I hope you've been keeping well. We're trying to keep things going. I am wrestling with a little bit of, I think it might even be COVID. I need to do a test. But that's not been fun. But I guess that's what I get for tearing around airports at the moment. Naturally, you care too. Yeah. Never said what you wanted the third stream each week to be a dedicated single player stream day, since the others might be multi perhaps. Yeah, to be honest, we could do that. I really do. Bear with me. A lot of tight quarters fighting. Man, oh man. Right, so what I was trying to say was
Attention boarding parties. We have confirmation that
oh shit.
Pathfinders is lost. I need a mission status update from all remaining combat squads. Combat squad Heraton here. Redirecting along newly advised path. Combat squad update.
Screw you. God damn, that thing was horrible. Right, okay.
Talassa, you are nearing the reactor cooling hall. Report on its condition
Right. Where were we? I was trying to say that I'm really keeping a close eye on everything that Owlcat Games is doing, because they've got such a lot of cool stuff going on. So that brings us back to Rogue Trader. It is the kind of one thing that we keep going over and over and over. Fits very nicely with all the lore stuff going on. There are plenty of other single player games we need to be looking at as well. But yeah, I do like the sound of that as an option. We did say that we were going to do that. I wasn't sure whether to do that even as a fourth stream, maybe, but knowing the way my time works in the week, that could be difficult.
Cause a temperature spike, and the Tyranids may redirect their assault to you, buying Heraton and Altavio some time to prime the elements. When you reach the reactor,
That's a very Warhammer 40k sort of signal jamming solution. Yeah. Helldivers 2 could benefit from it as well, practically and aesthetically. Hell yes. Helldivers 2, there's definitely some stuff we've got to be looking at some point. Loadout 2 here.
coolant rods exposed. Talassa, I need you to disable the entire cooling array. Concentrate fire on the exposed cooling rods. Aim for the exposed rod section.
This operation makes me think I need to adjust the brightness again, but I don't know.
Rearming.
Elements of the cooling rod array are clogged.
There's a med pack here, I'm not going to say no to that.
Blocking our target. Swapping magazine.
Okay, so this is a new piece of equipment called the Sanctified Wrath Reliquary. When there's an opportune moment. Okay, it works. It's a new...
Wherever the glow of the coolant rods bleeds through, fire there.
It's a new toy, basically, but it sits in what would normally be your grenade slot.
Picking up extra rounds.
Holy crap. So if I do this, pop in the reliquary now. Yeah, it's...
Plasma cooling efficacy severely reduced. Excellent, Talassa. You will need to repeat the same process at the second array.
That was weird.
Access granted to the bridge console.
I think he died before I could... Oh, he was sitting on a... on an electrical field, I guess.
You are fertilized now,
Still exposed cooling rods. Let's get you out of the way. Isn't he glorious? Look at him.
Ammunition cache here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. kind of a little bit of a maze. So we need to get these guys down, for example.
Changing magazine.
I barely know what I'm doing. I've literally done this mission once and it was on a low difficulty as well, and just with the bots, just so I could pretend that we were running a full squad of salamanders, because them is my boys.
Updating our route to the plasma reactor.
But it's a little bit of a maze. I think we go here. This is a lift. Follow the light source. When in doubt, follow the light source. Where are we? I suggested a dedicated single-player day each week because you've tended to prefer multiplayer games in your streaming selections. Having started but not finished quite a few over time. As proposed, that would work out to one Warhammer 40k day, either single-player or multiplayer. One multiplayer day, Battlefield 6 right now, whatever else you're going in the future. And one single-player day specifically for all the other interesting games. Yeah, with that sounds like we could do that. What's the best day for a single-player day, though? I always feel like it's a Monday.
Fresh magazine in.
Because it's a nice sort of chill way for everyone to start the week. Or end the weekend, as it were. Because obviously some people are still on Sundays. So maybe we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. Maybe we do that. But I do like the sound of it.
Talassa, have you received word from our brother in Combat Squad Heraton? His approach vector should have taken him through the technical underbelly.
An Ultramarine has been through this sector, but we have heard nothing from Heraton.
Understood.
Roll as well, as well.
We remain under heavy Tyranid assault.
With the overheating reactor, the Tyranids will refocus their efforts.
This is ill-advised, Talassa.
They've...
If you do not break the reactor to detonate,
Where are we?
the
Let's see what the
warheads
ping
will
is
be
for these
wasted.
guys.
Combat Squad
339.
double our efforts
Holy
to
shit.
pull the Tyranids away from your position instead.
Surprised he's actually managing to stay in the game.
You honor the chapter.
Reloading. Ammunition here.
Tons of little nooks and crannies. It's been specifically designed so that no one mission plays exactly the same each time, which I think... Oh, fuck. That was some lag. Pardon my French.
Swapping magazine. Choke on your spores, gut beast.
Talassa, we have lost contact with Heraton leader, and Octavio is pinned down. You must destabilize the plasma reactor. Our brothers from Pathfinders and Heraton shall not have died in vain.
Talassa, take your position at the reactor.
Man, it looks really freaking...
Fresh magazine in.
moody and atmospheric.
My righteous. All specs ready to scan.
Where's the other guy?
The Xenos butchered scores of the
Think
ship's servitors.
we can just drag him.
Attention. Authorized personnel only beyond this point. Provide sufficient ocular scan authorization in order to proceed. Security protocols dictate that only claimed principal servitors have entry authorization. Search the fallen servitors.
Let's do this.
Munitions.
I'm literally lost right now.
Their sacrifice is not complete until we have their eye scans.
Righto. We do get some. Oh, I think we're. Definitely seeing a bit of lag. And if there's a, don't know if you can see that. There is a bright red netcode warning symbol popping up on my screen every now and then. We gotta find these servitors.
Checking this servitor.
Yeah, so part of the technical fix that they had, and one of the things that nobody really knew was a problem, but they could see it from their side, was that because of the way, like, they stretch the matchmaking to its limits. They will try and put people together no matter where they're from, and just hope it holds steady. But what would have happened in the past was that, because this guy's got 339 ping, his damage would be capped.
This one was the clean.
And I don't know if there was some sort of thing you just found. I don't know if there was some sort of damage cap for everyone based on your latency, but apparently that was a thing. Anyway, they've now removed that, and they said they're going to try and find a better solution, but in the meantime everything should be pretty punchy. And to just have fun with it whilst it lasts. But yeah, even the yeah, this is, God, I don't know if this will hold. Got to do some leveling runs on the heavy flamethrower, so maybe we'll
There are many hours in the day. Of late, I've
do that shortly. Let's hope we get a more stable run.
I shall seek a cherub to recite them to you during your.
Once we complete 3 runs of this mission, we get some extra accolades, which is what we need to get heroic weapons and heroic cosmetics. I'll show you all of those as soon as we're done. Tyranid winged primes.
Honor our brothers. Honor our chapter.
Move to attack. Changing magazine.
Oh,
invigorating the
ow,
enemy's torment.
ow.
Find 6 revengers.
It is definitely bugged, which makes timing everything a little bit difficult. Like, speaking of latency and lag comment, we've got a ton of stuff to get stuck into tomorrow on Battlefield 6, I can tell you that much.
To cripple the reactor. And Talassa, when those magnetic stabilizers stop, prepare for rapid egress. Be advised. The gyroscopic containment shielding prevents catastrophic plasma dispersal.
Massive enemy wave. Okay, good. I think it had bugged out for a little bit.
Reactor critical, Talassa. Disengage.
Oh yeah, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way.
Do not stumble.
Talassa, we're tracking your signatures. Octavio and
that's-
Critical Leader already on board. Our brothers prevailed. Core integrity at 75% efficacy.
Is the Warhammer equivalent of the Death Star on?
Core detonation is now a mathematical certainty.
There's a landing pad right there. Alright, we're good. Like, overall, this feels like it's really been a really good update.
Get us away.
Race for turbulence.
And then, we've got the Tech Marine arriving in the new year. Like, how good is that going to be? Very. That's going to be very, very good.
This operation would have ended in a major loss for the Imperium. High is the price we paid to get
Right, bear with me one sec. I'm just going AFK whilst you're watching the end screen there. Just be off comms. All right. It's not bad timing. This scripted sequence seems more like escaping the DSMV, Deep Space Merchant vessel Nostromo, after setting the ship's reactor to overload in Alien 1977. It's a pretty direct reference, I'd say. The, I mean, it's hard not to, like, I mean, there are so many parallels there. So many. Very well done. Oh, what's the other one? I guess there's more. Because even in Aliens, when they nuke the site from orbit, there's that little element where they're fighting their way out. We've got bot visitors. I want to try and get a full run on that because it is a nice mission to do, and also get a more stable run. Do we want to do that now? Let's go back. Haven't quite made up my mind on which heroic weapon that I want to go for yet. Okay, so here's the other thing that's been on my mind of late as well, because we've had such a disrupted year as far as the live streams go. That being said, the changes that we made to my main channel on like my 3 major platforms, I guess, has been working really well, so that's very encouraging and promising. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting those. Let's come out. Oh, he's already gone. Let's get out here. So here's. How many have I got? 270 at the moment. So I need to do a few more runs and I could get a new weapon of some description. Let's have a look at the new weapons. So this is the Bolt sniper rifle, which is apparently really strong during the public test server, which we don't have access to, unfortunately. And then they've nerfed it quite hard. So the unique perk, after performing a headshot, 1 round is automatically reloaded into the weapon. And like, that is a really strong perk. But when you run this weapon at the moment, they've removed the effect where you can regain ammo. So once you use up your ammo, you're really struggling on higher difficulties to actually get any functionality out of it at all, so that's pretty bad. So we're going to leave that for the moment until they might revert it. Storm's Dominion is the Thunderhammer. This looks really good. Fully charged attacks leave behind a shock grenade effect. On the high levels, when you're dealing with tons and tons of things coming at you, that's really strong. So I might go for that one. Chains of Duty is the new heavy bolter. Perfect parry window increases by 50% after a gun strike. The weapon is completely cooled. That is actually really strong for for the heavy because it essentially turns it into a fencing weapon. And the heavy has no real melee strengths at all to speak of. Once you get into like Prestige 4 where we're at, it's easier. But this would definitely be really good. That might be my second choice. Where are we? Retribution's bequest. Shooting an enemy with the elite scream status stops it from calling for reinforcements. Headshots kill in one shot. So I think that's the reinforcement call that they're talking about with the elite scream. Headshots kill in one shot. That looks really strong. So this would be heroic for the heavy bolt pistol. This one that I've got is for the normal bolt pistol. That's really strong. It's really good. But that looks like it could be quite good. Instigator bolt carbine, fire rounds in higher rate bursts. So I don't know if that's just improved fire rate and recoil. Not sure. I'll check. Performing a finisher. Okay, so this is Death's Grasp for the Power Fist. Performing a finisher marks a nearby Majorus level or higher enemy for a gun strike. Light attack damage increases by 200%, but charged attack damage decreases by 50%. Is that just a side grade? I mean, like, it feels like it would be a pretty good one, to be honest. We'll see. I've seen a lot of people talking about how good the hammer is. So we might prioritize that one. For the cosmetics, this is not new. I just haven't got it yet. I'm not going to do any of the cosmetics right now. I always do those last. Black Templar's Artificer Mask. I'll get it more because I'm looking at some of the other factions maybe. Artificer Mark 10 is a really nice looking helm. I do like that. Veteran Molecular Bonding Studs. Honorific Gem. Camellia Line Shroud. Veteran Shroud. Mark 7 helm without the Laurels of Victory. And forehead marking. Mark 6 Corvus Veteran with full tilt, basically. Laurels of Victory, forehead badge, and a bionic eye. Killer gloves I haven't got yet. Okay, cool. Cool. I've got a real urge to just sit there and rewatch the Alien trilogy, basically, now. Hopefully in glorious 4K, that would be really nice. Okay, what am I thinking to do? If... Let me do this. I think the new Heavy Flame is perfect for pointing out a screenshot to replace the current Thunderhammer one. It's more fitting for a salamander and posits bigotry is the Heavy Flamer Heresy meme. What's the Heavy Flamer Heresy meme? I need to look that up. Right. Hang on. Let me get my boys switched over to the Sally's. We'll do a run on the mission, but private, so we can just get a clean run of the operation. Like a full clean run on the screen. Let me show you this quickly. This is armor sets. Everything that we got as part of the Salamander's cosmetic pack. So the Salamander's helm. Well, there's two variants of it. One without the forehead stud and one with. And I honestly, I don't... Like, I'm running it. But I'm not a huge fan. Like, I feel like there's some different directions they could have gone. And this is kind of a weird one. I know where they've taken it from. I'll show that to you in a second. But anyway, so there's the Salamander's helm. Salamander's pauldron. Another Salamander's pauldron, which is really good. But considering they don't let you do anything with the shoulder guards here, like you can't change that squad number, for example. That's a little annoying. But anyway, it's not too heinous. But that's the new pauldron. This is very nice. The new Salamander's backpack, because then you do get the flaming halo, as it were, which is very on brand. And then I think it's just the 4 armor pieces. I think it was. Like, we didn't get a dedicated chest piece, which that made me a little sad. Alright, hang on. Whilst we're staring at him, literally just looking up the Heavy Flame of Heresy meme. Oh, wow. There's loads. Fetch the Heavy Flamer. Oh yeah. So as you can well imagine, and like I'm familiar with a lot of Salamander's heraldry, not all of it, but I'm familiar with a lot of it. I do have a ton of Salamander's books to read. I'm currently... Where am I at? I'm on Galaxy in Flames at the moment from the Horus Heresy. And I've got not Eisenhorn to read, although I do want to get Eisenhorn. Do have Flight of the Eisenstein to read after that. But I've got Lords of Nocturne, which is a full Salamander's omnibus to get through at some point. And then got 3 books from the first 3 books from Siege of Terror to get through as well. Tons and tons and tons of stuff. But I'm slightly worried about the bit where we get to Vulcan accidentally doing something he shouldn't have done to an Eldari child. Let's put it like that. Right. But anyway, let's continue getting this teed up. That's my tactical lieutenant. Let's get this guy switched over as well. The got an assault lieutenant. Vanguard. We can't choose the weapons for these now, unfortunately. So they'll just run whatever they run with. So I'm the scout. It was. I'm. Okay, I've got a fresh rabbit hole to go down there, Mr. Alt. Thank you. Do see a lot of memes. I don't know what, like the Blood Ravens seem to get it the most at the moment, so that's been a little bit weird. Change the chest piece on this guy. Hang on a sec. It's important, these little details where we're just sort of messing around with my favorite toys. Here we go for old favorite. I'd say that looks pretty good. That's the bulwark. Let's get the sniper set up. Right, Mr. Joel. For the longest time, there's been a meme amongst the Warhammer 40k community about calling whatever the speaker finds anathema heavy flame or heresy, implying the use of one is required for a proper cleansing. That's very cool. Like, we're literally going to fetch the heavy flamer right now. Where are we? Salamander's sniper champion. And let's get the big boy on the go. Salamander's captain with a heavy flamer. Just double check the perk tree here. Equipment charge. Charges 25. What's it faster? Be happy with that? Let's do it. Look at how good he looks. Love it. Love it. Right, let's drop this down. I think we're on substantial at the moment for this weapon. And then we want to do private mode on, bots on. And then let's try it now. So it's based on a long-forgotten line from lore, which may or may not actually have ever been official in the tradition of Warhammer 40k. So now it's just the commonplace meme for strongly disavowing things. Brilliant. Brilliant. I love it so much. Oh, wait. Hard mode on, bots on. Yeah. Okay, we're good. So this is a new feature. So there is a reason why I went through all the hassle of switching everyone to salamanders again just then. Once we're doing this little run on an ultramarine ship. You know, there's a ton of stuff that they realize they should change for Space Marine 3. Didn't know. I think I have noticed a little change that they've snuck in, which I think is their secret change that they were talking about. But all the oaths of moment, which are the little little red badges, you can see them on the legs there on the bulwark on the right there. Red badges with their vows and prayers and all that kind of stuff on their armor. On some of them, they used to have the Ultramarines logo.
37 hours, 12 minutes ago, the Imperial cruiser Wrath of Espandor in orbit around Avarax transmitted a distress beacon and then went silent. Intelligence suggests the ship now plays host to Tyranid parasites, and the reported damage exceeds reclamation standards. If we cannot reclaim the ship, then we will unleash the Wrath of Espandor's full destructive potential directly into the Xenos Hive fleet. The value of the Wrath of Espandor is twofold: its cyclonic arsenal and its proximity to several Tyranid war vessels. Combat Squad Phaedrus is already on board and is the tip of the spear. Additional squads are inbound to secure objectives. Make your way to the Ordnance Depot and take control of the plasma cores.
The Wrath of Espandor will perform her duty one last time.
Talassa, this is Combat Squad Phaedrus. Breach via any existent openings you find.
Opening secured, Phaedrus.
Look at it, how good. Oh, interesting. Why's my Salamanders champion not got his full Salamanders champion gear on? Good enough. Good enough. We are in the vacuum of space, so I'm guessing the Promethean flame is quite strong. Look at it. Freaking cool is this. I was rushing to get through it to catch a footage yesterday to get the video out for yesterday's patch notes. And just take some time and actually admire it. You can look at the freaking size of it though. Like when you talk about fleet-based chapters, like easily. Like obviously, like the chapters are in theory, technically, right? Only 1,000 members strong, 10 companies, or 7 actually in the case of the Salamanders. But you know, they've got a whole body of support in terms of guardsmen and mechanicus and all the rest of it. So just the sheer scale of it, that's freaking cool. I love that. More like this.
We are committed to this course.
Anyway, since
Towards the with you and Combat Squad Heraton there. Remain vigilant. The Xenos infestation goes deep in this ship.
We shall rendezvous with you shortly. Eradicate every trace of Xenos existence we encounter.
Very cool ghost ship survives. And yeah, I mean, like, just looking at it, I mean, it looks like some kind of secreted resin. It's secreted from what? Oh my god. That would be some very cool multiversal crossover. Space Marine chapters chasing down a Tyranid variant through space and time. Meet up with Ellen Ripley. That would be very cool.
Execute Iron Gale tactics. Xenos countermeasure was successful.
There we go.
Tyranid infestation is revolting.
Tyranid infestation is revolting. Apparently. Oh, take that.
Utilize artifact in dire circumstances. Elite level Xenos. Pacified. Enhanced tactic ready.
Multiple contacts swarming on Lucas. What is your status, Talassa?
Performing our mission objectives, Focus.
Good. We have drawn their focus. Keep...
Phaedrus, repeat your last message.
Let's keep wandering on. Right, hang on. So let me get back to this point. Anyway, since the Chudhammer crowd makes free use of the meme whenever referring to anything or anyone they want to gatekeep from the franchise, I thought it'd be a great way to reverse it on them. Yeah. I think it is a great way to reverse it on them. Gatekeepers be damned. Can we get through here? No. It's not a lifting thing. Oh, the vibes on this. Right. No. That's just a gaping chasm. Where? I want to get over there. But how? Follow the light source. Dormitorium. Sleeping quarters.
Talassa, Combat Squad Heraton reporting. We lost Vox contact with Combat Squad Phaedrus. Do you know their status?
Our Vox link was interrupted a short while ago.
We must consider our brothers lost then. Our objective is to secure the Psychonic warheads at all costs. Encountering heavy Tyranid resistance.
Warning appreciated. Stand firm and fight hard. Specialized bio neutralized.
They've really done a number on this ship. I had someone trying to gatekeep me recently in a Blood Ravens forum,
If you would only remain static,
which I thought was not cool.
Firing point. In our next battle, I shall take a knee. Would that wait. Are you
And they were
serious?
basically trying to say that, and like I know there's some very heinous ways that people have been trying to gatekeep this. I still have an issue with Black Templars as a whole, but anyway. But basically, they were trying to say that you weren't allowed to be a real Blood Ravens fan if you didn't paint the tabletop miniatures. Like it was a really odd one. But the stupid thing is, like, the Blood Ravens were literally created for Dawn of War. Like, I think they're a really cool chapter. Really do like the Blood Ravens. They're very cool.
Iron Halo protocol in progress.
Sense a bio-war somewhere. So claiming that you could only be a fan of them if you played the tabletop game or painted miniatures and not otherwise, just felt like a particularly stupid thing to do in that context.
Rounds expended. Contaminant causing bodily distress.
Some mild discomfort here.
High prior Xenos countermeasures successful. Iron Halo online. Engaging elite countermeasures. Magazine depleted. Iron Halo ready. Hunter destroyed.
Bloody lictors. Bane of my life.
I am recommending you for commendation, streamer.
No. Thank you.
You would resist a badge of honor.
Keeping my brothers alive is the only honor I require.
Right. Have I just doubled back on myself? Surely that's got to be a way to go. Where are we? Technically, although the standard kit for Imperial Infantry is relatively identical across all service branches, only those in the Astra Militarum are colloquially referred to as Imperial Guard. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to... are they still all Astra Militarum,
Enhanced tactical
regardless of which chapter they're working with? No. Diving into all of that nuance now. The human combat infantry of the Adeptus Mechanicus are called Skitari, and usually receive various degrees of cybernetic enhancements, for example. There's also planetary defense force troops on each established Imperial world, various stripes of mercenaries roving throughout the galaxy, and of course all manner of rogues labelled as heretics. It's so good. It's so good. answer me this one question. Do we want to start Rogue Trader before Christmas? Because I think that plus all the DLC will occupy a good chunk of a stream. A very chilled stream as well. I think that'd be very cool. But we are... So, going back to my point earlier about Owlcat Games. Owlcat Games have got Dark Heresy coming out, which is another Warhammer game, which is focused about the Inquisition. And that looks really cool and exciting. And then on top of that, they've also got The Expanse in the works, which I'm also a massive fan of.
Inefficient.
How so?
And I need to, I'm getting into the books on those at some point when I find the time.
Seek someone to pick up after you. I suggest you call for a chapter serf.
So if you want, if you think we should start the Rogue Trader run, like literally like next week, we can do that. I think we should do that. But let me know what you think. Right, where are we here? No, I think that's where we came in. Is where we came in. Feel myself flagging a little bit, but we're going to try and get this done, and then also get the stratagem runs done for at least the normal versions. Definitely am not filling up for hard. And then I want to make sure that I'm good to go for a Battlefield stream tomorrow. So we'll see how we're running. This is where we were earlier. I'm actually in some strife here.
All tyranny combatants eliminated.
Definitely having an ammo problem.
You appear to be reining in your advance.
I do not wish to range too far ahead of you.
Your pace is adequate.
Then I will trust you will tell me.
Affirmative.
The layout for this mission changes on each run as well. I desperately need ammo, and I desperately need a stim pack.
Structural integrity rating decreased.
Let us remake this vessel into an instrument of retribution.
Combat command beast.
This is where we joined earlier with the winged primes. Freaking size of this thing, it's beautiful.
Iron Halo protocol in progress.
Yep.
Hold fast. Camilio line cloak activated.
Standard thanks.
Iron Halo online. Alert. Subterranean collapse. The weapons of an Imperial vessel are always an awe-inspiring sight. The Ruthless-class light cruiser carries an outsized content of weapons batteries and lances.
Impact. Hallelujah. Let's get going.
Combat Squad Heraton reporting in. The bridge is lost, as are my squad brothers. I am cut off from our planned route to the Ordnance Depot.
It's heavy ordnance.
A new route based on your report, Heraton. Standing by. Be advised. The cruiser's crew managed to execute security protocols before they were overrun by the Xenos
I
brood.
shield my brother.
Just as the Codex directs.
Of course. But I also happen to prefer my squad mates in one piece.
Where are we? Astra Militarum is to the Imperial Guard as Adeptus Mechanicus is to the Space Marines. In other words, it's the pseudo-Latin for the service branch name. Oh yeah, that I knew. I just wasn't entirely sure if every chapter has an official branch of the Astra Militarum. I'm assuming they do, because they're all in service of the Imperium, right? That would make sense. All unenhanced personnel attached to Space Marine chapters are referred to as chapter serfs, as your companion just mentioned, regardless of if they have combat, technical, crew, or janitorial duties. Of potential interest is that security aboard Imperial vessels is provided in no small part by Adeptus Arbites, with a dedicated all-infantry naval guard detachment serving as their lesser assistants. Yeah, I was surprised that the Adeptus Arbites seemed to crop up a lot more than I initially thought. There was a Ultramarines Uriel Ventress book
New path ahead.
that had way more involvement from the Adeptus Arbites than I knew.
Talassa, commune with the main console in front of you to bypass the security protocols.
Oh, sweet, sweet
Combat
ammo.
Squad Heraton.
Sweet, sweet. Let's clear that mortal wound. Yeah, let's do that.
Execute Iron Halo tactics. Elite level Xenos. Passive up. Xenos eradication complete. Iron Halo
Beautiful.
ready.
ZEO, let's say.
projectiles.
Oh my god.
Tactic ready. Specialized bioform neutralized. Iron Halo online.
Your aim tries my riches, brother.
Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat.
Just when you think it's going to be a nice little breezy run.
Symbol is a match. If the symbols do not match the console, we will be locked out and forced to try again. Successful activation. Iron Halo protocol in progress.
There's something very satisfying about letting a flamethrower just freaking go.
High priority Tyranid eliminated.
This is the one we need.
Last switch confirmed. Network restoration in progress.
Engineering networks coming back to functionality.
We need access to the plasma reactors.
The lift platform is in transit. Arrival pending.
The lift is here, brothers. Time to defend.
Enhanced tactic ready. Intercepting projectiles.
I think I've accidentally switched off a perk that I need.
Passive up. Out of ammunition.
Yeah.
Zone through contact. Ready anti-cycle tactics. Throwing frag grenade.
Oh, this is bad.
Arrived at access point. Reporting severe wounds. There is no turning back. Xenos countermeasures successful. Vital organ. Critical life functions restored. Reminder. Iron Halo ready. Execute Iron Halo tactics. Neutralize bioform neutralized. Our objective
I think we
awaits.
can just bypass this lot. Bear with me. Trying to make sure we can go through this. I'm feeling extra ropey at the moment as well, which is not good. Ray, how are you, bud? It's good to see you, man. How are you keeping, bud?
Combat Squad Octavio reporting in. Cyclonic armament secured for now. Talassa, you are near
Cooling
the
hole
reactor
looks
control.
like a Xenos
Report on
hive.
its condition when you
Smells
arrive.
like one too.
All squads, we have updated our battle stratagems. Heraton, reinforce Octavio and protect the cyclonic armaments. Talassa, your new orders are to destabilize the reactor. Cause a
No
temperature
ammo.
spike, and
Definitely an
then terminate the
ammo
reactor
economy
assault.
issue here at the moment.
Heraton and Octavio sometime
Don't
to
quite
prep the
know.
armaments. When you reach the reactor's cooling console, disable the emergency
Didn't have this problem on the on tactical. You're doing all right. How's things? Things are good. I'm just I suspect I might have COVID, so wrestling with that a little bit today at the moment. So, but we're going to try and muscle through best as we can for at least a little bit. Try and be ready for a Battlefield 6 stream tomorrow. Just been traveling, so that's probably how and why. Picked up a bug, and then yeah, but we're getting back into the swing of things, man. It's good. Right, Ham, before we carry on, let me catch up on these points from Miss Jar as well. To clarify, that last post refers specifically to Imperial Navy vessels and their Merchant Marine. No, not the official name counterparts, but not Space Marine battle barges nor rogue trader vessels. The latter two each provide their own security personnel to ensure a single chain of command. Chapter serves for the Space Marine versus a mix of trader, house loyal retainers, or mercenaries for traders. Yeah, alright. That's very cool. I'm gonna, like, there's, I've not seen a huge amount, or I've not read a huge amount where it's just focused on the Astra Militarum yet. But it is coming. I've got Fall of Cadia to dive into at some point properly. Right, hang on. Let me just pause this 1 second. I'm just going to step away for a sec. I'm just going to grab a drink. I'll be right back. 2 secs. I'll leave you guys running and chatting. 2 secs. Right. Got myself a hot drink. See how long that keeps me going for. Ray, what have you been up to, bud? I hope you've been up to good things. Mr. I meant what I said earlier. I do hope you've been keeping well. The, Look at him. Just waiting to give me a hard time. Alright, bear with me.
Emergency blast shields retracting. Warning. Coolant rust exposed. Talasa, I need you to disable the entire cooling array. Concentrate fire on the exposed cooling rods.
Auspex is highlighting vulnerable points.
Conversion field operational.
Holy shit. Look at this lot.
Exposed points are vulnerable to damage.
Oh, god damn.
I shall never let a brother fall.
Right. Enhanced tactic ready. Xenos countermeasures successful. Iron Halo protocol in progress.
This really shouldn't be this hard at the moment. But... oh, that was weird.
Tyrannid swarm.
That finish animation did not sync up. Get around there.
None of like back before it rallies more enemies.
Got to get down here.
Administering aid.
I tell you, playing this right now,
Obstacle detected.
you know when you're feeling slightly feverish, you're trying to do this.
Iron Halo online.
It's not the best feeling in the world, but we can do this.
Engaging elite countermeasures.
Where's the next one?
Ammunition restocked.
They're going this way. They're going that way. Ow.
High priority Tyrann eliminated.
Trying to follow the swarm down there. Holy crap. Did not know I could do that.
Terminated Lictor class combatant. Execute Iron Halo tactics.
Damn. This is why that heroic bolter is going to be so nice, because
Leaking critical fluid.
when you get into melee situations like that, you can get overwhelmed. And right now, my reaction times feel like they belong to someone else. Oh my god.
Enhanced tactic ready. Elite level seekers. Passive armor. Intercepting projectiles. Tyrannid invasion. Thwarted.
Hallelujah. How do I get around to there? Bear with me.
Registering extreme temperature fluctuation. Plasma cooling efficacy severely reduced.
All of this for a little bit of
You will need to repeat the same process at the secondary. Access granted at the bridge console.
for a little bit of weapon XP. Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Iron Halo online.
Identify blockages and remove Xenos organisms.
Oh thank god.
Checking still.
I wonder what barbecue Tyranid tastes like.
Identify blockages and remove Xenos organisms.
Why is the flag down? Why is the banner down there? How is the banner down there?
That's not me! Utilize core for enemy backup.
Elements of the cooling rod array are cloaked.
See how we go. Kind of, the Vanguard class had a ton of changes to it as well. Right. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in.
Shut off its core for enemy. Down. Xenos warfare strategy.
Additional pressure.
Refilling magazines.
Oh. Here we go. Jolly goods.
Identify blockages and remove Xenos organisms. Elements of the cooling rod array are cloaked.
Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat. Enhanced tactic ready. Obtaining armaments.
Clinging on to this mission for dear life at the moment.
Elite level Xenos. Pacified.
Oh, thank God. Oh, please. No. I see salvation right there.
Elements of the cooling rod array are cloaked.
All rods are now inoperational.
Right, progress.
Just at critical level.
Slow. We are making such a meal of this at the moment.
Detonation. Talassa, do not let the reactors cool down. This cruiser will soon perform its final task. Proceed to the decks below and force the plasma reactors to
Damn.
overheat.
Move out, brothers. Plasma reactors are on the lower decks.
Specialized bioform neutralized. Ready for next encounter.
Am I ready for the next encounter? I don't know that I am.
Talassa, have you received word from our brother in combat squad Heriton? His approach vector should have taken him through the technical underbelly.
No, but this looks like the work of an ultramarine.
Understood. Be advised, we remain under heavy Tyranid assault.
The reactor's hotspot should draw some of the Xenos away from you and towards us.
This is ill-advised, Talassa. If you do not bring the reactor
We're in
to
deep
detonate,
shit
the
here.
psychotic warheads will be wasted. Combat Squad Octavio will redouble our efforts to draw the Tyranids away from your position instead.
Acknowledged, Octavio. Emperor be with you.
like a little concession towards health regen really wouldn't go amiss in this game. No, we've been saying that for ages. Everyone still keeps playing it as well. That's how much people seem to love it. So
Motor skills degenerating.
yeah, actually can feel my motor skills degenerating. Ray, time for work. See you next time. All good, bud. I'll catch up with you soon, hopefully, man.
Tactic ready. Xenos countermeasures successful. Vital organs losing efficacy. Execute Iron Halo tactics. High priority terror eliminated. Units in Iron Halo online.
Apologise in advance if we fail this mission, by the way. I'm making this way harder than it needs to be.
Specialized bio neutralized. Xenos eradication complete. Motor skills degenerating. Elite level Xenos. Passive up. Iron Halo ready. Intercepting projectiles. Self-triage.
The great clinging on continues.
Packing up equipment.
That looks like a very deep, dark hole.
Contact with Heraton leader, and Octavio is pinned down. You must destabilize the plasma reactor. Our brothers from Phaedrus and Heraton shall not have died in vain.
Teleza taking up position at the reactor.
Iron Halo online.
Okay.
Observation logged. Numerous dead servitors. Access granted.
I'm gonna look around.
Prepare for heavy resistance, brothers.
Stims administered. Restoration complete.
Bear with me. I will catch up on the comments shortly.
Two primes sighted.
So if I'm going to fail this mission, I'm going to fail it swinging.
Must be destroyed. Honor our brothers. Honor our chapter. Begin preparing an attack from above. Brace for Xeno's impact.
Oh, this was literally easier when we were doing it on a harder level.
Execute Iron Halo tactics. Here it comes.
Ow, ow.
Prime is lunging.
Sending prepare for contact. Iron Halo ready. In play.
The beast dives at us.
Come on.
Vital organs losing efficacy. Iron Halo on one target down. Remaining target enraged.
Corner the second one. severe wounds.
God
Apex
damn.
Tyranids suppressed.
Holy shit.
Now, engage the console to cripple the reactor. And Talassa, when those magnetic stabilizers stop, prepare for rapid egress.
Be advised, the gyroscopic containment shielding prevents catastrophic plasma dispersal. Plasma cores are now exposed. Caution advised.
Reactor critical, Talassa. Disengage.
Keep up. We must get to the Thunderhawk.
Talassa, they're tracking your signatures. Octavio and Heraton Leader are already on board. Our brothers prevail.
Core integrity at 75% efficacy. Follow the designated evacuation routes immediately.
Oh, come on. The end is near.
The cruiser has begun breaking apart. We will wait as long as we can.
God damn it.
Iron Halo ready. Requesting rapid egress.
Oh, my life.
Brace for turbulence. If not for your valor, Talassa, this operation would have ended in a major loss for the Imperium.
Tyranid losses must exceed our own.
This hard-fought victory cost us dearly indeed. The wrath of Espandor's retribution shall rip into the Tyranid fleet with searing, bitter fury. Our honored dead take solace that they have been avenged.
That was definitely kind of how not to do it. Holy shit. Like, the flamethrower is actually good as well. It's just my timing is just way off at the moment. Right. Where are we? This is the painful bit. Where's the painful bit? Here. Look at how little weapon XP you get from that. It's just so painful. Right. I'll worry about that later. I'll do that another time. Because we're pre-selecting the mission as well. We don't get the extra bonus XP, but even then, it's still pretty bad. Right, let me just go back over some of these comments here. It's also flu season, so it could be that. Either way, here's wishing you a swift and smooth recovery. Yeah. I've just been traipsing through 2 major international airports as well lately, so chances of it going round right now are pretty damn high. Going back to your earlier point about gatekeeping, that has to be the most obtuse and unprecedented example I've heard of yet. Even back in the day, there wasn't that much effrontery from tabletop towards PC. Yeah. I found it very odd. Blood Ravens came from Dawn of War, as you pointed out, and are probably seeing a resurgence precisely because of the recent announcement of Dawn of War 4, which so far looks promising, by the way. Yep, very much got my eye on that very closely too. And that's one where I'm hoping the PC switch will happen in good time, but who knows at this stage. So many things up in the air. And then... where are we? Do appreciate your concern. Weather here in the desert turn from the hot season to the cold season, which is great for keeping the laptop CPU cool, but causes personal problems. For me, because of the chill in the air causing muscles to want to contract, which are already overtaxed trying to maintain organ positioning is short. It's become uncomfortable, but so far not as dangerous as last winter, although I'm still concerned about future temperature drops. Tried introducing novel focus exercises to keep them in place, which seems to be helping for now. Okay. All of that has been in the background as I always feel I'm wasting my time trying to butter up the Nazi monkey from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark for an education grant. Les, do you think that reference extreme? I literally had a lunchtime conversation where she broke down and said, oh, why don't you just hold jump already? Understood. To which there was an immediate and unhesitating reply of the same intricate, to which I could only shrug, respond, yeah, well, victory hell to you too then, sarcastically, and go back to eating my sandwich. Do you note that I changed German words but not the grammar in those last two posts in order to get through the filters here, but they sound exactly as you'd expect during the initial conversation. Yeah, I don't envy that aspect of what you're going through one little bit at all. All power to you for letting cooler heads prevail. That's all I can say. It's an impressive Herculean effort on that regard. Right. I am feeling very, very ropey. Like, super, super ropey. But I'm going to keep going. At least for a little bit. At least for maybe one or two more missions. Okay. I think I want to go for the hammer first, but I'm going to switch things up. Vanguard got a lot of cool new perks. I'll go through some of them here quickly. So this is new. This got reworked. Killing an enemy from a distance of more than 30 meters restores ability charge by 5%. So that should, in theory, be more uptime on your grappling hook. That's the same. That's the same. When your ranged weapons magazine is empty, melee damage increases by 25%. Okay. That's new as well. Yeah. I'm actually still the same. Collateral damage, this got buffed. Diving kick deals 50% more damage and additionally damages enemies on the way to the grapnel launcher's target. So that's pretty huge. After a ranged kill of a Majorus level or higher enemy, diving kick's damage increases by 130%. Cooldown is 15 seconds. Like, this is insanely good. And then this one is perfectly timed, but that's normal. and that's normal as well. So apparently there's more in the works to come, but what they've been trying to aim for is getting the Vanguard's ranged melee hybrid role sort of more cohesive and balanced. So we're going to do something stupid right now and test it out. We've got the instigated bolt carbine on the go because I want to get a baseline comparison again of where that, of like how good that is against the heroic one once we eventually get around to that. We've got the heroic bolt pistol on the go just because it's good, and we've got block chainsword on the go. Let's see how effective this may or may not be. Sorry, I just redid my Sally's lately, as you can well imagine. Just admiring the look. Miss Shaw, what do you mean? I'm the typical woman who can't help opening her mouth even against her own best interest in these sorts of situations. The move's just become so blasé by now that it's no big deal. Yeah. All power to you. Like always. Like, I thought it funny, like, obviously we'll get into that more tomorrow, but, I thought it funny that the new, update for, Battlefield 6 is called California Resistance, and if I was there with the way things are going right now, I'd be leading the charge on that one, that's for damn sure. Right. Migraine. Headshot kills explode the enemy, dealing damage to other enemies. Okay, so we got a bunch of new modifiers for the stratagems. That's definitely one. Migraine. Headshot kills explode the enemy, dealing damage to other enemies. Suspicious behavior. Friendly fire damage from firearms and explosives is enabled. Okay, so don't shoot friendlies. Minefield. Spore mines spawn periodically and travel to players. Okay. Oh, hang on. Don't want to do this on private mode. Need 2 shakes. I will have a look at the hard modifiers, the hard stratagems, when I get a chance and see how I feel about them right now. I did a few during the initial run, during patch 10, but quite often they were not fun. I mean, it was just a real grind. Like some of them you could literally spend hours going for. Which may be a thing we do on stream next time round, but I'll see how the new modifiers are and get a feel for it.
coordinates here. Where do we begin?
Activate the quartermaster's console and wake the machine spirit. Instruct it to load the implosive warhead onto the train and assist it when necessary.
I gotta be careful about my shots.
This is Scipius. Load a Nova Cannon implosive warhead onto the supply train.
Acknowledge. Commencing transfer protocols. Attention. Services not found. Operators required. Transfer
Some warrior.
Fuck, the headshot modifier is fun.
Finished and ready.
One down. Go.
Finished and ready.
Do spore mines have heads? Discuss.
munitions prepared for transit, quartermaster. Provide your
The bindings have been loosened. I thank this decayed spirit.
Good. Escort the payload to the train.
That lift ought to ferry us to the train.
Looks good. I've not done the 7th Company Salamander before. I like it. Sky Raptors. Really like everything I've seen and read about the Raptors so far.
Vile cyclones of sediment.
Very freaking cool.
Nova Cannon implosive warheads are things to behold.
No storm will delay our vengeance. Advance while it is clear.
Here.
Not ignoring your points there, Miss Charlotte. I will get to them. Promise. The whilst I remember, I think we're going to start Rogue Trader this coming Monday. was thinking of repositioning the Hellfire Clips channel. I was thinking of repositioning the Hellfire Clips channel to be the live stream and VOD channel, if you like, for Hellfire 506, because got a feeling I need to start switching formats a little bit to do from doing YouTube shorts to short long form videos, if that makes sense. Probably not, just because of the way YouTube works in all of its quirky little joyful ways. Either that or create Hellfire 506 VOD.
I thought we would have encountered more Xenos by now.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
I see it done.
Yeah.
Our pathway is open.
Imperial Fist it. To remember to not kill friendlies, right? That's This is a good way to do modifiers. It's a little bit of a challenge, but some extra fun in there, rather than it just being torturous nightmare. Like one modifier, and I think they've changed it now, but one modifier basically reduced your health to 33% of what it was normally. So 2/3 just knocked off straight off the bat. Wonder if we get a stat now for friendly damage. Like, can we see who the culprit is?
Secure that equipment. Turn its head to make it live.
Objective on the other side. Lieutenant, payload is delivered.
Good. Deploy it.
Smells like fresh munitions. The Emperor!
Engine power depleted. Initiate
Do a little for the Emperor.
Talassa, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. Do not get another shot at this.
Tracks. Let us crush them with an engine.
Must be getting a headshot in there somewhere. Do they not have heads? Forgot how good that is. Don't mind friendly fire on in this, I have to say, because it feels like a different game almost.
engine charge to 50%. Fault in charging system detected. Engine steer requested.
Everyone's having to be a bit more thoughtful about what they're doing. This is good.
Link your
Oh,
armor to
you-
the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
Fault in charging system detected. Engine steer requested to perform.
Why is he not interacting? What's happening? Me, dick.
Finished and ready to go. Into the
Damn, I feel rough.
Charging station.
What the?
Engine charge.
Changes to Vanguard feel really good. Really, really good. I approve.
Deploy immediately.
With pleasure. The bomb is away.
Right, hang on, I'll be back. Just gonna let that play out. I'm just gonna go to the gents quickly. 2 secs.
Detonation in 5. Brace for shockwave. Throne. I felt that in my bones. No see those bioscans. Mission successful, Talassa. Return to the battle badge.
Right. Right, hang on. Let me catch up on these comments whilst we're here. That lane is an excellent sign why staying here is untenable long term, but I don't know how well I'm doing at wheeling. Necessarily many other familial trust, which is controlled by that one. I'm afraid you'd be sorely disappointed by the local politicians who can't even be forthright with their stances being set up to sell anyone and everyone out for personal gain at first chances. Well, yeah. The can't really speak. Literally, I can't speak for local politicians here, but I know back home in the UK, that's Keir Starmer to a T. Sell his own grandmother if he could, I think. Having said that, I'm sure the name for this season for California Resistance was cooked up long ago in the planning stages, but good on EA DICE for not changing it in anticipation of pressure. I haven't checked out its lore. Like, I haven't even played the campaign yet for Battlefield 6. Haven't even got that far. The grind is so real on Battlefield 6 at the moment. It's like I don't really feel like that I can do anything just for the sake of doing it. This is really unfortunate, and it's not something that they really seem to be addressing. I'm very glad. I'm I'm very glad to be playing a somewhat good Battlefield again. I'm very glad to not be doing content on this one, because it feels like it would be a real chore. And that's not to say I'm not going to do any content on it, but I'm definitely, it won't be to the same way that we did it for 2042. That's for certain. Where are we? Everything I've seen has suggested that the YouTube algorithms from August have been a mess, even for their intentions. The best recommendations are to simply wait it out until the new set drops. Having said that, the most reliable thing you can do for right now is to keep on a regular weekly upload schedule as you've been doing with the Warhammer 40k shorts. That's because I've noticed the recommendation algorithms on non-desktop apps have a cycle to representation once content from a channel has been watched. 1 week, 1 fortnight, 1 month, 1 season, 1 half year, 1 year. Do note those times are for individual channels. If the viewer watches content in the same or related category as content, the algorithm prepared for a recommendation, then it might get a higher placement in the list or more chances of representation. Increasing with the more content the viewer watches in the relevant categories, recommendation chance drops with time normally. Yeah. Well, that's kind of why I'm thinking of splitting off. I do agree with you. I am nervous about switching to long form format, but I still want to keep it to that 3-minute window, at least for the core videos that I'm doing at the moment. But the other reason is that for the purposes of progressing things in terms of partnership and all that kind of stuff, they don't count view hours for shorts anymore. Which is... And they haven't done for, like, some... They made that change sometime early last year, I think, actually. But, I've been mainly focused on growing the channel, and that seems to be working, and that seems to be going steadily. So it might be a thing where I wait until we get to like 1,000 subscribers and then change it, and then start doing that from there. Or do like you said as well, which is to wait until a new set of changes get announced. If you haven't played the Battlefield 6 campaign yet, then there's a great idea for a stream if the matchmaking is failing hard on a given day. Yep. That's very true. So we'll keep that in reserve. Remind me. Haven't seen it yet myself, so I'd enjoy it too. The matchmaking has been horrendous. Everything... There's one thing that me and Green and Clarky and Denial and everyone else keeps coming back to. So many of the problems that we're seeing right now with the game boil down to lack of persistent servers and a server browser. Like the new hell that I find myself in, regardless of all the fixes they've done to Bloom and Spread and Recall and all that kind of stuff, still a work in progress as well, I might add, is that I'm fairly certain lag compensation is screwing me hard. And it varies game to game, but I average about 5 millisecond ping on local when I'm playing solo on Battlefield 6, and then 96 when I'm playing with everyone else, Australia and New Zealand, right? I think their lag compensation is either not working as intended, or if it is working as intended, it's screwing me hard. One or the other. But I've seen a few people discussing it as well. And I'm not the only one, but it makes for a frustratingly inconsistent gameplay feel. Cannot get a feel for any of the weapons. As soon as I think I've got something figured out and sorted out, it just like it feels like a completely different weapon the next game. It's very odd. Very odd. Anyway, that's why weekly uploads are the base key to success for now. So that's the first and best chance of your channel getting recommended by the algorithm circle to new or prior viewers. Yeah. I'm trying to stick as diligently as possible to not just posting things for the sake of posting things. And posting things when it's timely and or relevant, right? And that's it. That's as much as that strat goes. But I was also thinking that for the purposes of streaming something like Rogue Trader for a good length of time, which would take a good length of time, Dawn of War, Dark Tide, etc., etc., I don't really want to do it on the main channel again because everything says to me that putting too many forms of content on the one channel screws it up. But it would keep things better organized if we did it over on a Hellfire 506 VOD channel. And I know that's kind of what we're doing here on the Pathfinders channel, but we could free up the Pathfinders channel a bit more then as well. Right. I think we're going to go for the Thunder Hammer first. So we're going to do one last thing before I jump off for today. I think I'm like, when I wrap up today, I think I'm literally going to go curl up in bed. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's get this going. And then let's get a Sanguinary Guard going. Thank you very much for your insight on the behind the scenes stuff for YouTube as well, though, by the way. That's very much appreciated. It's good to have someone there who can break it down in some meaningful fashion. Yeah. I need a button which says select all for like, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this at all. But I love it. I love it so much. I love it. I love it. Glorious. Speed 8. Slow melee weapon that deals powerful area of effect damage, strength. See what we've got here. Melee damage, melee damage. That's some area of effect. Yep, yep. Okay. Bear with. I think that heavy bolt pistol will actually go pretty hard as well. So we're going to go test out the Assault with the new Heroic Thunderhammer. And Assault also got a perk rework. Not entirely sure how it works, but I'll find out in a second. Versions. Where are we? I watched a video on that some time ago. Basically, EA cheat down the servers, so they're relatively low performance. Not only the tick rate, but also time coordination. Better to train on AI. Okay. Gained plenty recently. I watched most every relatively short video the Smart TV app threw at me whilst you were on various breaks throughout the latter half of this year. Good, good. Gives me... yeah. I'm gonna go max damage with this thing. Right. Let's have a look here. I've got the list up somewhere as well. Give me 2 seconds. Operation Reclamation takes place in orbit above the planet Avrax. Squad of Space Marines. Where's the Assault? Added a set of jump pack dash attacks for Assault. They're much quicker and responsive to normal sprint attacks. Jump pack dash attacks do 50% more damage. Active attrition. This perk has been reworked. Where is it? Here we go. Enemies hit by damage from melee attacks executed while sprinting or dashing take 25% more damage for 5 seconds. Okay. Ground pound deals 100% more damage. Let's get that going. Jump pack dash. Buy that one. See how it works. I don't usually run jump pack dash on the Assault class because I just find it an odd way to play it. But you, like on the new mission, for example, when you're in such close quarters, you literally can't get the height. So jump pack dash actually becomes more viable there as well. So we'll see. We'll try it. Go and knock this one out. Where are I? Meaning with the Battlefield 6 post, you're far better getting a feel for weapons against bots, preferably offline if you can, because that's the true base performance. Playing online, assume ping is multiplied. Yeah. There's a sweet spot to video length in terms of its performance and audience reach. For more like there are seemingly cut-offs at certain tiers. Under 5-minute videos do the best. Well, so the way I've sort of reached like a roughly, well, say 90 seconds to 90 to 120 second format. 120? 180, sorry. And the reason being is that that's the one uniform number that you can reach on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram. And you can post the same video up. But it seems to be a format that most people like in terms of it being... There's enough content and information there for them to appreciate it. But it also is kept fairly concise as a result. So, seems to work for people. So we'll see. Mission terminal. Do I want to do one of these? Vanguard. Primary weapons damage is greatly reduced, but secondary weapons damage is increased. No. Imperial foe. For the Emperor's shout increases damage up for a short time. That's a normal one. Damage received is continually increased with mission duration up to a limit. Surplus can carry twice as much equipment. Equipment spawns are doubled. No. No. Let's just put it up to ruthless. And then we'll do a quick match. And that's not to say that I won't do longer videos when it needs longer videos. But I do remember a time when they said that all videos had to be 10 minutes long. And it was just not good. I wish they'd done a little bit of a better job with the jump pack for the CUSTOMISE, because like the wings on the jump pack for the Sanguinary Guard are supposed to be there to honor Sanguinius, obviously, and then they're kind of majestic looking things. This is not a majestic looking set of wings here. Note that shorts length videos seem to have their own tier below all of these, tied directly to the set length for shorts. Also, I'm just talking about the long form, full width video format here. Yeah. So that's what I need to change to. Like we hit something like 10,000 hours on view time recently on shorts, and it doesn't count for freaking anything. Nothing. Nada. Niente. Niet. Painful. So we're going to rectify that. Maybe we start that in the new year, maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Thousand Sons silver It is a sacred relic, filled with ancient splendor, brimming with power undimmed.
Noted, Artisan Balthazar. I am authorizing Talassa to commandeer the battle barge for the duration of this conflict. It will then be returned to your care.
Very well. But you will need my assistance in locating such an ancient machine spirit.
Assist the Adeptus Mechanicus in launch preparations and await our targeting guidance, Talassa. We shall be on the ground shortly. Make sure that battle barge is ready. Orders confirmed. The trait engage photo lenses, brothers.
Oh yeah, that's nice. So the difference is that charge effect. You see when that the electricity field that just sits on the ground there, that's new. That's part of the heroic.
I am airborne ready.
So still has no health.
Take flight and let terror fall. It is as grotesque dead as it was alive.
Such a simple little change.
Twisted spear carrier awaits our challenge. Combat machine. We have shattered its throat. I am the righteous Scorpion. Soldier foray for only so long.
Very good. Very, very, very good.
Airborne ready.
Ow. I wish you could change FOV on console. There's a lot more leeway for PC players to adjust the camera on this thing.
Prize with no other gaze mistrust. Medical supplies over here. Consider it sacred soil. I am proud of our battle. Restore my honor.
Oh.
The Imperium's hammer rises. I scatter your foul sins to the winds of time. Check your
Love the Thunder Hammer so much. Love the assault class. Love the Thunder Hammer. So freaking good.
reloading magazine.
Oh yeah, the minimum length thing was ages ago, long time ago. Like, I'm glad it's not the case anymore, because quite often all it would be was that people would give they would just add a lot of fluff to videos that didn't need it.
Message received. The chapter master will know this. Our orders are clear. Advance. Picking up equipment. Obstruction clear.
These old vessels are made of sturdy stuff.
The engine seals. Restore the mountain part to safety.
Right. We will keep this vessel very safe.
Follow me. Heretical scum have been relentless in their attempts to deplete my ammunition.
Cast revealed. Take flight and let terror.
I don't quite know. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, there we go.
The abomination is no more. Avenging angel at your disposal. The Imperial power of business.
I was trying to see where the jump pack dash was actually doing some damage. I'm actually gonna need to go and get that freaking med pack. Isn't that annoying?
The armory provides.
I've seen a lot of people do this jump pack dash build very well.
Proceed, brothers. I shall remain here and violently deter any enemy forces from following you. My force
I don't know, it always feels a little clunky
barricaded this entrance
to me.
to stall any attackers. Commune with the crane and engage it to remove the obstructions.
Glory dwells in even the smallest task.
That's some good squad mates here.
Patience wins wars.
They come, brothers. My auspex reads multitudes.
requires attention.
The crane requires you to perform rites of restoration. I shall simplify the rites, as there are no tech queens among you. Seek out the crane's twin generators and locate their consoles. Then, awaken them in the correct sequence. Look, the crane is operational on board.
Freaking chaos spawn.
Commencing reload.
The Emperor shields and protects. Our path forward is clear.
You are nearing the vessel's site, Talassa. Ensure nothing further impedes your progress.
Tentacle parade is unsuccessful. Gifts, I am airborne ready.
Sorcerer's deceitful tongue silenced.
Yeah. Silence that deceitful saucy sorcerer.
On me. I found some stim. Nothing shall please me more.
You are a noble warrior and a scholar.
I do not recognize these symbols.
Reported to the Ordosinos. Continue with the mission. There are more pressing heresies that need our attention.
We will put the arch enemy in our sight shortly.
Whittle down these heretics until the mountain is sown. That monstrosity. All my armor we have nullified this extra.
On the hammer is excellent. Like, the only thing I would maybe change about it is that it would be a block variant, but because I think it's fencing at the moment.
He is an angel of
Trouble here. Whilst I'm having too much fun.
the taint of the war be evils. Avenging angel.
Yep. Too much fun.
Chameleon line engaged. I have you, brother. Brothers record no debts.
Wrath shall reign. Releasing
don't know if that's a new Thunderhammer animation or not. Or maybe I just haven't played against Chaos Spawn enough with the Thunderhammer. I haven't seen that finisher before, but seen it a few times this mission, but that's good. Some good shit. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh god. I am beating like Kentucky Fried Poop.
Captain Akaran, your launch marines are late. They're under heavy attack and need reinforcements.
We are approaching the besieged bastion.
Make haste, lest your tardiness lead to the harm of our blessed vessel.
Terminator's down.
I am airborne ready. This away. Grenade cache marked.
Oh, thank God.
Picking up extra rounds. Injected. Jump pack refueled.
I wouldn't want to get hit by a Thunderhammer. I definitely wouldn't want to get hit by a Thunderhammer and then electrocuted after. That feels like salt in the wound. Oh, hello.
Happy to oblige.
The Emperor sees precisely what we need.
Adequate performance noted, Talassa. I have opened the gates. The cogitations are clear. We cannot preserve this blessed
That was a short little stint.
of troops.
Talassa is not there to provide you with protection. They are there to prepare that battle barge for flight.
It couldn't possibly break free of Delirium's gravity in its present condition.
We only require that it reach the enemy vessel and destroy it.
The engine should provide sufficient lift, but the vessel's fusion batteries are fully depleted. There's no charge to start the ship's reactor.
There must be a solution to this fuel issue.
There is a fusion battery unit used to weaken the reactor. Will require charging from our power plant. Those areas of the facility are compromised.
Nothing will stop us from relighting the battle barge's engines.
Keep your eyes open, brothers. Due to the volatile nature of the fusion battery, safety protocols prevent it from moving without an attendant. Lead it Proceed along the tracks to the junction station.
Victory goes to the righteous, not the foul.
Donde está el hell bruto? He said in his worst Spanish accent, eh? Right there.
Consoles for managing the tracks nearby. Must perform the appropriate rites of alignment to achieve the desired geometry. Assuming they possess the ability to extrapolate accordingly.
Sure that the Ultramarine suite that includes for reasoning and spatial awareness.
Considering this plan of theirs, I have my doubts.
Mother. Nah.
Dreadnought's defiled remains are good for naught. I am airborne ready. You can carry. Together we inch closer to victory and glory.
Oh, come along now. We're getting there. Like it's good. They sort like so. Where are we? Vanguard is in mid-process in terms of having a whole load of perks getting figured out and reworked. Tactical has had a little start. Assault is probably the one in most dire need at the moment. Very glass cannon, but way too much glass. In here.
My war gear is satisfied.
Someone must guard the servo carriage.
Yeah, that someone would be me.
End that one's pitiful life, or its cries for reinforcements are heeded.
Terminator.
Terminate. No heretic shall find peace.
Come on, you foul varmint.
naught but silt and whispers. Commencing reload. Our bones must go well. Stop.
So apparently the Chaos Spawn now actually have a part of their body which is registered as heads. So that's good. Because they didn't before. Come on. Oh, I'm in such... I'm gonna... Absolutely clinging on. Please let there be a med pack.
Charging sequence initialized. 0.01% and rising. Delassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giants will soon awaken.
Hold for our signal.
It is as grotesque dead as it was alive. Fresh magazine in.
Delassa, transmitting targeting signal now.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
I am airborne ready. We have dispatched the mutant.
Oh man, it's like if I could find a way to make things hard work today, I've found it.
Ready. May this machine service be forever remembered.
The Atreus is ready to launch.
Lock target now.
Routing signal data through telemetry systems. Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
An angel at your disposal.
Atreus is launched. An instrument of the machine god's wrath. This would bring tears to my eyes if I still had them. A heavy sacrifice of such a sacred machine.
Have I not paid attention to that line before?
Martyrdom is worth it.
Oh man. Right, give me 1 second. I'll be back in a sec. How do we do? We did all right. Apart from the 2 incapacitations, but we did all right. I don't know if the assault has had particularly groundbreaking changes. I can't feel it or see it myself necessarily, but the Thunderhammer is very, 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 very good. Liking that a lot. Let's go back. Right. Just gonna go through these comments here before we wrap up today. I'm gonna crawl into a very dark corner. And fester. God, he's definitely eye-catching. It's definitely a striking look. Can't deny that. Right. Where are we? That's probably tied to the change in YouTube's ad preferences to mandatory pre-roll and post-roll over mid-roll. Thick shorts count number of views instead of watch time because they auto-repeat. Yeah, like, view counts are definitely in there. It's like they're not... Like, they're... They just don't count towards what I need them to. But, like, I like doing them. I love doing them. I think the 3-minute format is a good format to work towards, because I don't know that anyone else will know this, but there was a show when I was a very, very young wee boy called John Craven's Newsround. And he used to do digestible chunks of current affairs for children. And it was the first thing that came on before Fresh Prince and all that other stuff. Star Trek: The Next Generation and all that kind of stuff. So you'd watch that, and that's the bizarre true inspiration for my shorts and the way I do them. Where are we? The 10-minute video tier, which is interesting enough, seems to include all videos from 5 through to 10:59, follows closely behind the under 5-minute video tier in recommendations, but loses placement to it sometimes due to the limited number of available spots. However, both it and the following tier have an advantage on desktop browser search because there's a 4 to 20-minute filter. The next tier is 15 minutes, which seems to actually run from 11 to 15 and a half. They don't have an exact second count for this one, and it seems to be where content becomes considered long form. The tier up from that is 20 minutes, roughly 15 and a half through 22 and change. And both this and the preceding tier rank equivalently in the algorithm for recommendations, similarly to the under 5 and 10 minutes. Up next is the 30-minute tier, approximately 23 through 40-ish minutes, and it seems to occupy a middle ranking in the recommendation algorithm between the tiers on either side. But seems to be the preferred choice of the algorithm if the viewer is predicted to be settled in for a spell, making it the longest tier with a performance sweet spot for category-based recommendation. There's also hour-long and multi-hour, quarter to the 12-hour max, mainly occupied by VOD tiers, but they seem to perform similarly as well, recommended by topic. All of that to say that you should target whichever of these tiers what you have to say in a long-form video will fit, and then make sure to make a trailer for it using shorts linked using the video link thing. I'll wait for you to finish the next comment. Right. It's very good. It's very good. Change back to my Sally's. Okay, the aim is to be raring to go tomorrow, come hell or high water. Oh my goodness. And then we'll have a little dive into what's been going on with that. Where are we with that right now? So what I can say is that in an effort to try and minimize variables and sort of understand and pinpoint actually what is going on and what problems there are with the game, I've sort of stopped testing out different weapons and hopping around. Just using the M4A1 at the moment. It's one of 2 weapons that I've got close to mastery anyway. But it's also sort of good enough to hold its own. But will still give me an idea of what's happening from one round to the next, quite honestly. Matchmaking has been pretty bad. Netcode hit rate has been pretty bad. Well, there's no rebalancing of lobbies because the lobby gets disbanded straight away at the end of the round. So but the way the lobbies seem to be balanced at the moment feels pretty bad. Seeing way too many games ending between 700 to 900 tickets, like a lot, right? And my benchmark for that for a good Battlefield game for Conquest starts at around 300 and under. You've had like a pretty fair go at each other, and it can get, you know, progressively tighter the closer the teams are. Let's change this guy up here at the end. I love it. Love it. And we got him as... Let me just change this guy's helmet. No, I'm in the wrong spot. Here. Let's do that one. Feels like a better look. Yeah, that looks more like a Sally. All right. Amazing. Right, let's finish up on this last point. All of that to say that you should target whichever of these tiers that what you have to say in a long form video will fit, and then make sure to make a trailer for it using shorts linked using the internal YouTube method, so I don't have access to the level YouTube studio to know exactly what it is. That seems to be the best way to promote a long form video for best performance. I think usually it's the best way to do it is to just do the long form video and then make a clip from the long form video, like a particularly poignant moment. As I've always said, you have a knack for perfectly saying what you mean in an astonishingly brief time. Apparently, Well inspired according to that anecdote, so you should have little trouble expressing your thoughts on any given subject you want to do a deep dive on in a long form video and then working it to establish shorts track record. Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. The when do I pull the trigger on all that though? That'll be soon. I think once we start getting to where are we? We're due for patch 12. It'll be the Tech Marine coming at the start of next year for Space Marine 2. So that'll be pretty big news as well. But I've got to make that switch. So, but we'll sort of do it an easy transitional switch. We'll do a 3-minute segue long form video. Just sort of get people used to the idea and go from there. Right. Just before we go, I'm just going to have a quick look at the weapons again and then see what's what. Based on how painful that heavy run was earlier, I think I might go for the heavy bolter next. Death Grasp, Power Fist. Power Fist looks good. They all look good. The sniper was top of the tier for all the way up until they released, because then they nerfed it. So we'll just have to wait and see what they do about that. See whether or not they reverse any of it. Okay. Where are we, Mr.? And yes, I have some other ideas for what you could do with your various secondary channels, as well as some insights on the way YouTube associates and treats them. But it'll have to wait for another day. All good. All good. Do I start a Hellfire 506 VOD channel so we can start the Rogue Trader run next week? Do I do that? Do I do that? I don't know. I wish they'd give you the answers. Usually when you ask for answers, they don't help at all. They were stopping me from posting my video yesterday. And then when I said why, they basically said, oh, there might be something wrong with it. This is not helpful at all. I figured it out in the end, but anyway. Right. I'm going to run. I'm going to wrap up for today. A little bit earlier than I would have liked. One last thing, did you get the screenshot of the Pyre Cannon, which seems to be the new official name for Ye Old Heavy Flamer? No, not yet, but let's remember to do that. But let's wait until we've got it in its full glory as well. Because we're just still on a mid-tier one. But it will come. There will be some extra Blood Angels love coming to the videos soon. And then a whole ton of Salamanders stuff is coming down the pipeline as well. That's for certain. So yeah, I've been looking into that too, and might have some insights on that as well due to your particular situation. Yeah. Noted. But anyway, let's not rush things unnecessarily. We still got tomorrow as well. Hopefully. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you there. Thank you for hanging with me today. It's been very much appreciated. I'm feeling sick as a dog and getting increasingly worse since stream started, so that's been unfortunate. But we've muscled through it. We've covered a fair amount today. This has been a very good update, I think, for Space Marine 2. We're going to keep diving into it some more. And then we'll be on Battlefield 6 tomorrow. And exploring all of that goodness and frustrating jank all at the same time. Okay, stay frosty. Be very good to each other. Until the next time. Catch you on the next one. And I'll promise to get stream sorted out for next week as well. But we'll definitely be around tomorrow. All right, we'll see you on then.